we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the New York Giants. On the visitor's sideline, it's the Vikings head man, Kevin O'Connell. These guys were winners a week ago, trying to make it 2 in a row in this one. On the other side, it's Giants head coach Brian Daboll. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go.
Will Reichard, the kickoff for the Vikings.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichard will get this one started. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. So here come the Giants, and Greg, it is the latest stop for Russell Wilson. A decade and a Super Bowl in Seattle, 2 years in Denver, last year in Pittsburgh, and now Russell Wilson is the Giants QB.
I love watching a player of any position come back after a bad game. I think it really just speaks to their mental toughness and their ability to grind, because the reality is, if you...
Oh, and they come after him right away. On the first play of the game. Andrew Van Ginkel into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year.
Prior to the opening kickoff, the home crowd is rocking. They're on their feet cheering. Well, one play in, got a little quieter in here. This defense came out, and they took the fight right to him.
Oh, and they're going to get him again. 2 plays, 2 sacks. Andrew Van Ginkel showing he's going to be a force to be reckoned with. 2 plays to start the game. He's got 2 sacks. This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So on 4th down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. So the Vikings come out. Technically it is year 2 for J.J. McCarthy, but really it's year 1. Did not play at all in the regular season last year with the knee injury. The former Michigan Wolverine, the quarterback of the Vikings.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Deep for the back of the end zone. That is hot. What a throw. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. What a terrific play at the back of the end zone. Greg, that is so hard to do, but something you did during your career. How do guys pull that off?
Yeah, the key here, Mike, is the concentration to not only see the ball, but then you have to feel the ground. You have to know exactly where you are in the back line of the end zone. And tell you what, this is about as good as it gets. Come down with the ball, 2 feet in bounds, touchdown.
The kick is good. Makes the score Vikings 7, Giants 0.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense and Russell Wilson set to take over once more. And he's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Russ. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they'll run with Tracy.
He was brought down by Javon Hargrave. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to sneak it here. I don't think he got there. He did not. He is short, and they've turned it over on downs.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Oh, a wide open receiver. That's Jefferson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
And it really starts with the blitz pickup by the guys up front. I mean, the defense, they sold out. They're trying to get home. The offense is ready. They end up using their aggressiveness against them, and they pick up a nice gain through the air.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. Vikings football as we begin this 2nd quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 11. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. He's got it at the 7, and he will get into the end zone. T.J. Hawkinson, touchdown, Minnesota.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Reichert now to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Vikings move out on top, 14-0.
Giants nothing.
Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Giants offense ready to take over once again. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. And they'll run it for the first time with the veteran out of Florida State, Alvin Cook. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, here's Wilson. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Andrew Van Ginkel. He's been hard to handle, to say the least. That's now 3 sacks, 3 in the first half. Here's Jamie Gillen on now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at the 25. The Vikings offense ready for this next possession. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this 2nd quarter, looking to run away with this one before halftime. On play action, here's McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And he cannot get away. That sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning.
McCarthy sacked. A loss of 12 yards. It's
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. He connects with Jordan Addison. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Gain of 25 yards on the play. And the Vikings 1st down.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time.
The coverage by
And it'll lead to a 2nd down. To throw, it's McCarthy. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 7.
To the air once more is McCarthy. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. On 4th down, it's Will Reichert time for this Viking field goal. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. Reichert's kick is good. Stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Short kick taken just inside the 20. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Giants offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with 1st down. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Now Wilson. The pass
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
Oh, they're on him with a flash, and he lost the football. It appears one of the Giants, yes, they were able to fall on it, so they keep possession. Here's their punter now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And no return on this one. Fair catch signaled for and taken.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, halftime straight ahead, and we go down to Scott Hanson, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Final 3 weeks of the regular season witching hour, when playoff teams become also-rans and also-rans become playoff teams. Let's dive in. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin at venerable Soldier Field, the Bears at home to take on their NFC North rivals, the Packers. And it's Romeo Doubs. A deep shot downfield, and he's right there to look it in, and they're not gonna get him. 80 yards on the catch and run for the touchdown. We go from there to this, the NFC title game rematch from a year ago. Eagles and Commanders, this one in D.C. And it's Dontavian Wicks. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Eagles win their 3rd straight game as they get the victory today. With that, time for a look at the playoff picture. Things starting to come into focus in the NFC here in Week 16. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. There's Kevin O'Connell, NFL Coach of the Year in 2024. His Vikings head back out there. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is first and 10. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. To the left side here. Caught by Addison. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Set to go now on first and 10. Here's McCarthy. He's got his man, Jefferson. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, like, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away, incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
That is brought in, and they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big play for Minnesota, 32 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. And he's in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. That's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Will Reichard now on for the extra point. His kick is good. The Vikings are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead.
Giants nothing. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. In motion, it's Robinson. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Down he goes. That is Isaiah Rodgers, the former Eagle. He gets in there, and he's got a sack.
Just simply more of the same, and you're just not going to have a lot of success, Mike, when you're constantly starting drives with second and long, third and long. It's just not a good way to play offense in the NFL, and here we go again.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
It's a gain of 11. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. Javon Hargrave. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. The Giants sending out their punter, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Justin Jefferson and this Vikings offense heading out for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. McCarthy. This one is caught by Addison. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 7. Throwing again is McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after.
It is brought in the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Riker now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Vikings move out even further ahead. It is now 31-0. Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. The Giants offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Neighbors in motion. Play action. Now Wilson. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And they'll get about half what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Wilson. They'll set up the screen to Cook. Whoa! And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get 21 on that one. That's good for a Giants first down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
He's going to keep it himself, and he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter.
32-yard line.
We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here comes 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Russ. Oh, he's going to be fouled. Javon Hargrave. He works his way in and a big milestone sack, number 50 in his career.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself.
And he's going to go down. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Justin Jefferson and this Vikings offense heading out for their next possession. On first down, here's McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. To throw is McCarthy. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. It sets up third down.
And it's third down.
Now Jones. This will not do the trick. It's fourth down coming up.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On fourth down, here's McCarthy. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Green 80, cut! They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He's got his man, that's Slayton.
Wilson's pass. Fake to Darius Slayton. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 34-yard line.
So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings. And this was as good as it gets, all three phases of the game, in perfect harmony as they post a lopsided shutout victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.